Horizon Forbidden East, indeed. And also with you. I meant to get on earlier today, and it just didn't end up happening. I'm not going to play super long right now either, because I got to get up real early. Try and go out, catch the sunrise. Because it's beautiful weather right now. But we are going to learn Roth's final lesson, because we've got enough blaze to replenish our arrows. And yeah. There's no reason to use this bow. I really hope they patched those action indicators out. See, like, I could see the plant because the red leaves and the butterflies. I don't need an action indicator to know that I'm by it and can pick it up. It's gotta be an accident that didn't actually, like, they're gonna fix it. I believe they will. They have to. Why would you put the butterflies in and then have the indicator on screen undisableable? You put all this work into making this game beautiful. Let me appreciate the work you guys did fully. Like, these butterflies are brilliant. I can see the health so much easier.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
I don't need action indicators, and if I really do, but I don't even need it, because look, there's butterflies. Or like, I know that whatever was just making noises did not spot me because my toolbar hasn't popped up. And I turned off enemy awareness, but then my toolbar pops up anyways when they become aware of me. You know? It's like, there's no way that that's supposed to be how the game is. No way. Alright, Papa. What's your final lesson? How to dry sunflowers.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was Allmother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that, and so make yourself alone.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was Allmother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that, and so make yourself alone.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or he doesn't drop that line in that much detail in the original? Or am I wrong? Just since they first started appearing 10 years ago. I feel like that's a lot more specific timeline of events than... I'm like, oh, I gotta replay the original, like, side by side with this, so I can figure out every change, which I'm not complaining about. Like, thank you for refreshing the sense of discovery about this.
Follow the path. It's not
I
far.
could just,
That
pull up.
cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see. I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Some of the dialogue feels slightly... I mean, I know they re-recorded a whole bunch, but it's like... There's more to it than that. Or I don't know if it's just like finally seeing acting, like motion captured. I mean, like seeing the acting as opposed to it just be dialogue lines with a character that's just kind of moving how they're gonna move. No, I think they did re-recorded audio. Rising, Zero, Dawn, Remastered, record 10 hours of dialogue. Which will presumably massively improve on some of said subpar takes. Hey Sammy, sorry I missed you earlier. I had already signed off. I really hope they get rid of the action
Won't be
prompt.
much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. And tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This Machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
Save this for later. An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
How about the, I wonder what, oh my gosh. I wonder what the placed object limit is gonna be. Like, you can't set off your own traps, 1. 2, I wonder if they've changed the limit or not. Like, because it was pretty much just the game's memory, it felt like, in the...
It's on.
You think?
I should scan it. See what that reveals.
Go away, toolbar! I know I need to heal. I know I need to heal, but let me keep track of that. I turned off my health bar on purpose, but now the toolbar pops up whenever I enter combat, and then the medicine pouch is pulsing.
I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
And I just really hope they patch that out, and I'm not gonna shut up about it, because it's like all I see is like, please go away, toolbar. Unless I'm pressing the D-pad. Or the... Like, I get dynamic for if you're pressing left and right on the D-pad, sure, it should come back up. But, like, otherwise, just let me swipe. This is a sawtooth. Basically, Ravagers and sawtooths are just about the same thing, but the Ravager has a cannon. Otherwise, they're dang near same thing. Just about. Well, that's all the shock wire I can make, so... But look at how pretty it is. The Ravager... No, I don't think it's smaller. I think they're about the same, I think. You don't set off your own tripwires, so that's good. It's weak to fire. Like a saber-toothed tiger kind of thing?
I can get out of this.
See the teeth? And the sawtooth? That's where the connection comes for me. I'm getting sleepy. I know I need to heal, but I turned my health bar off for a reason, toolbar.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow. Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
I really need the Werax runner. I wasn't even that hurt.
Saving these for the trail.
It has definitely made the game feel fresh, and I am appreciative. Like, this is the closest I'm ever going to get to the first time playing it. And it's great, because there's so much to discover again. And having that sense of discovery back. Except for now, okay, here's the thing that's hit me, Astro. Having the sense of discovery back, but experiencing it for the first time with the skill we have from our, like, ultra hard, no skill challenge runs. Nice combination. Like, with the knowledge of, like, what to look for and, like, a better understanding of the world. But it's like trying to figure out, like, oh, was this re-recorded? It's like, oh, I'm, like, paying attention to these dialogues like they're fresh again. I feel like it's got more like the Forbidden West audio.
Keep quiet now.
Like, I don't know if it's like the width of it or whatever, or there's like actual sounds that were in Forbidden West that are now in this. or something. Just like they used all resources available, because you can tell that there's some other assets. A certain flower pot comes to mind. That it's like they pulled from Forbidden West and threw in here to make the world more detailed. Because I think there's the chisel that the guy was using on the roof in Mother's Cradle. Wait, it wasn't Mother's Cradle? I don't know, whichever one it was. Like, it's like, oh, like, this is clearly from, like, the Oxeron working on repairing stuff. 4 arrows to kill a boar. So weak. Yeah, well, that exactly, I think, you know, and like remix it in the sense of like with splitting up channels and widening even the music soundstage. I feel like I don't think it's necessarily doing the Forbidden West thing where the songs come in layers, but I feel like it might have been at one point. But either way, the music feels like it's just, yeah, when the soundstage is wider, I feel like, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. The way that different parts of the song interact with one another ends up hitting different. Yeah.
Nutritious.
I want to talk about what I like feel like I'm hearing, but it's like I don't know like any technical terms for stuff. But I have a lot of experience with stuff. I just like didn't need to know jargon to do what I was doing. I just did it. I don't even know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Like, when I try to explain to people what I did at my job when I was doing music stuff, like, the music stuff and the, like, TV stuff with, like, the camera work, like...
Stay still. Breathe.
It would be tens upon tens of thousands of dollars of training to, like, get to work with... To get the opportunity to work on this equipment, and it's like I have hundreds of hours of experience doing certain things that it's like actually hard to get industry experience doing. But it was taught to us in a place that totally devalued us. So there's like, people don't come out of there knowing how to make those skills translate, because it's like they give you just enough to like not... Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But, like, I mean, it was a live television broadcast with robot cameras. And we had more Midas soundboards than the entirety of Korea has. Which I don't know why that's a fact that I know, but it was mentioned at some meeting at some point. And the Heritage 2000 that I used to mix on was the first one off the product line. Like, the serial number was like, it was the first Heritage 2000 board. And it sounded so good. Oh my gosh. It sounded so good. I loved that board. So I would run effects through a Pro 2C but do the primary mix on the Heritage 2000. And then I had, there was a rack that had like analog compressors. But then there was also all of the digital effects in the Heritage, or in the Pro 2C. But then the actual signals, like the gain, was coming from the Heritage 2000, and that board just, it sounded so good. I'm just admiring this light.
Done.
Like, these lens flares look so good. The color, like, the color of the lighting is just... I don't trust my brain anymore either. It's like... It's great, though, because it's like now even, like, all of it feels new because I'm, like, I'm hearing it with fresh ears again because I'm trying to listen to it to distinguish what is and isn't the same. And so it makes it all just like, there's a kind of attention that you can pay to something when it's novel, or there's the even placebo novelty of knowing it should be novel. Like, I'll take it. It's great. I'm not going to use the whistle. Like, the effect just feels kind of broken, and the rocks, like, feel so much more organic. I mean, I'll probably end up using it because it's just so convenient, but it's just like, why does only one thing hear you at a time? I love it as far as game effect and the combat balance. Like, it's great to be able to, like, strategically work through a scenario how you want to and be able to, it's just slightly different chess pieces on the board, right?
Have you given away the HUD?
I have been waiting for her to say little one. And I haven't heard it yet, have you? Toolbar, please leave me. I don't know. I just see Stalker and think Kitty. And that's not where it ends.
No,
Banuk Wanderer back. Or the Wirak Runner, whatever. Oh, I want all the Banuk stuff back. I refuse to do New Game Plus. Like, I'm already, like, making it too easy on myself by letting myself use skills. Like, honestly, I got a certain point into that no-skill playthrough, and it's just such a rush. Like, oh my gosh, do you know how good it felt to finish the end of that playthrough and make it through that gauntlet of, like, the assault, when the only healing you have is, like, however many potions you're carrying, and otherwise, like, the medicine pouch that is half size as normal, and it moves super slow, and you've got the Stormbird bearing down on you, the, like, corrupted Stormbird. Yeah, that was the other reason I didn't want to do the no-skill New Game Plus as my first playthrough, because I'm like, okay, one, that gives me something to work towards, and so, like, the no-skill playthrough can feel very different as a replay after playing Ultra Hard, which Ultra Hard is, like, easy for me now. Because I know the rhythm of the song, you know? Like, I hear a machine noise, and I know like, my hands know the timing for dodging for the most part. And that's one of the things with the 3D audio that's just, like, so good. Because you can, like, I can hear it's just so spacious. And but I'm, like, second guessing everything of, like, am I just, like, being silly, like, talking about everything feeling new when it's really actually how it sounded before, and I'm just tricking my brain into thinking it sounds different? But no, I think, oh look, did it do this 3D pulse out before? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's so cool looking. I don't think that sonar pulse, I don't think the original game did a sonar, because I would use this effect in virtual photography if it had. Because that's real cool looking. Very anime background potential in its future. But also, like, if I can get, yeah, there's parts where it was going sweeping through and it was doing just, like, the foliage that was hanging down and stuff, and that was real cool looking. I want to get, there we go. Like, look at that. It's crazy looking. Oh, heck yeah. See, anime background. Oh, why don't I have her facing me? Dang it. And I can't do toggle look at because the focus is enabled. I have only done, okay, I only did Odd Grottas, and here's the roleplay story reason for that. Rost asks her to go talk to Grotta and get the rabbits. Not talk to Grotta, but to go attend to Grotta. Rost specifically asked that of her. She says she's going to go to Karst, so I did those two things. But otherwise, I was like, well, like, look at how bisexual that is, sorry. But with the way the story goes for Aloy, it makes sense for her not to stop and help anyone until after
being outside the gate with Rost, and like until then she would just ignore them because that's what they've done to her whole life. Like, they're awful to her, so why stop and help them when it's like she could actually get punished for breaking the law and doing that as an outcast. But then it's like, go and do the sawtooth thing, and Ross like, actually you have to care about them, and she's like, okay, fine, I'll try. And then you get rewarded with the spear upgrade, like, and then you go do the proving. It's like she spends her last day as an outcast helping people before she's even accepted into the tribe. Just narratively, think of her development as a person.
Tasty.
I'm messing with my own head here because it's like, okay, wait a second, like, am I just thinking it sounds different because I've been playing Forbidden West every week? Or is it, oh, what just happened with that boar? Or is it because it sounds different from Zero Dawn? It's been a while since I played Zero Dawn. Maybe I'm just tricking my own brain. Nah, because I'm definitely hearing instruments out wider than I remember them. Like, there's this drum that almost sounds behind me. Like, behind me to the side. And I don't feel like things were that wide before. They're like wide and clear. I think I used the word dimensional for it before, and I'm sticking with that. Like, man, it's just the difference that just changing water makes. I bet the tall neck repel scene's gonna look really good. When we go meet Hades. But I could hear it coming and tell where it was coming from because, again, spaceship. I'm just walking through here and wondering how they're gonna fuck it up for Heart of the Nora. Like, what's this gonna look like? Like, I bet, oh, you know what I wonder? Now, because, okay, track with me now. They made Frozen Wilds after Zero Dawn, right? Like, I mean, obviously some of it got worked on at the same time, probably, but like, so like, the volcano stuff, like the volcanic ash clouds, haven't necessarily been perfected yet, maybe, before Zero Dawn's release.
but then they came up with like the improved snow and made the volcano and stuff like that, right? So like, but then they released Burning Shores, and so they took the Burning Shores cloud technology and they put it on the
Back to your business.
volcano in the frozen wilds. Look at that, the snow trail. So when you come back for Heart of the Nora, and there's like supposed to be smoke rising, I wonder if it's going to be like super crazy epic billowing smoke. Or at least like some of those Burning Shores cloud smoke. Because they developed that for the Frozen Wilds with this release, because the Frozen Wilds is in it. So like, that would be cool looking. I'm just wondering what this place is going to look like when it's destroyed. I'm also very much looking forward to ziplining down Horus Arms.
Please. No one else will help me.
Low and quiet does it.
I don't have Strike from Above yet. I actually could buy it. I've got 2 skill points. Thok is asking for help to go and find his daughter. Man, now imagine how that would look without my toolbar in the bottom left. I'm just gonna be cranky about it. I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna save and head out. I just wanted to explore a little bit. We're set up to help Fox first thing tomorrow. So that's what we'll do. But I'm not sure what time I'll be playing. I'm still gonna do Forbidden West at noon for just like a short quest. It'll probably be like super short. Like maybe a scavenger salvage contract or something, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I might play in the morning. I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling. But we'll definitely be on at noon in Forbidden West, and then we'll play more of this when I can. Thanks for hanging out, Astro, Klaus. And I think earlier we had Jagged Fire, Sammy, Tommy, and Surreal. I appreciate you saying hello. In Horizon, I'm just playing when I can, so I don't really have any schedule for it. But I'll post when I'm doing it, like on Twitter. And yeah, kind of keep an eye out. You can hit the notification bell if you want to make sure to come and hang out, but you don't have to. Otherwise, every night 7:15 Mountain Standard Time, working through Grime. And Saturdays at noon, Horizon Forbidden West, and then whenever I can, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Feel free to like if you enjoyed watching, subscribe if you want to keep coming and hanging out for any of that, but no pressure. It's just appreciated. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.